Okay, and we should be live.
The broadcast is live. Yes, I've got a
We hope.
notification to say you're live, but I don't know where. Hello, everybody. We are
Yeah.
in for a fun-filled night tonight. We have got a night like no other. We have, hello, Tracy. How nice to see you.
Oh, Tracy, long time no see. I think there was a.
Yay, we're live.
I don't know if there's a long lag on it though.
Yeah, there is. We've got all sorts going on tonight. We have, what do we have? To start at the top. We've got some sad news. We've got some good news. We've got some very, very good news, and we've got some absolutely amazing news. So if you are out there and cool, we've got a lot of people out there. Dawn, hiya. Right, well, Andy ASO, hello. Oh, that's you replying.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, okay, all right.
It doesn't let me have one thing. It just it makes me comment as all of them. Let me just change it. I've changed it. I don't want to comment on YouTube. I'll comment just here, if I can.
Hey, it's your show.
Can everybody hear us okay? Hi, Linda. Lovely to see you. If you can't hear us, let us know, because we're going to more destinations tonight, so it might well be that it's lagging more than it normally does. Cool.
Well,
Very
from
cool.
what I can see, we've got lots and lots of people watching.
Cool.
Oh my word.
Long time no see, Tracy.
Not sure how this works.
Yeah, you have to bear with us. We're not overly prepared, are we? Really?
Well, last time we did this was December, where we actually went out to different channels. So we've gone out to 3 channels tonight, and just as an experiment to see what happens. And if it works, then all is good. Yeah, all is good.
And I've got my cards out, the Animal Oracle deck. So I'll be doing readings with the Animal Oracle deck. I've also got my side cards. I don't know why, but I was drawn to these for this live. So I've got those out as well. And also my Rider-Waite Tarot, the Old Faithful. That's come out as well. So, hi, Joyce.
Hi, Joyce.
So, yeah, we will be doing readings. We will be doing readings with our new Animal Oracle deck, which we're really excited about. And we will also be having a healing section as well later on. So if you know anyone who needs healing, then please put their names in the comments and we can include them later on, or yourselves if you need healing as well. And please like and share the live for us, because we had a little bit of an accident with our Spirit Animal Facebook page and it no longer exists. I don't know what I've done. That's my fault.
We've got that's our sad news for tonight. The Animal Spirit Oracle Facebook page is no more. It's been reinvented.
Yes.
So we lost all of our subscribers to the Animal Spirit Oracle Facebook page. So if you could like our new Animal Spirit Oracle page, which is
it isn't on that list because I can't get to it. It's Facebook is funny.
Oh.
Let me see if I can find the link.
We can't find it, but we expect you to find it. So have a search. First one to find the Animal Spirit Oracle page and publicise it on here will get a reading.
Well, I'm finding it. Am I
We'll get a reading.
excluded?
We're actually going live to this page. So if you go to this page and we're on live, speak from the page. Call us from the page. Leave a message on that page. Right. So
Okay.
Linda says, how much are the new cards? Well, that is a question, Linda. Oh, Amy, hello. Is that Bill's Amy?
That is Billy's Amy, yes.
And you found it.
Oh. I'll
Amy,
share it in the comments, Amy, please. And then I'll take that link. Yeah, Linda, we haven't got a set price for the cards yet. They will go out. Yeah, but if I click into it, Amy, it puts me in as administrator and I don't get the right link that I can share with everybody. It gives me a silly number instead of the actual title. Yeah, the link will be going on Kickstarter. And so until it goes on Kickstarter and we get some backers and we get some feedback, we don't have a final price yet. So that's yet to be revealed.
So we do have a final price, but we're not allowed to tell you. And the reason we're not allowed to tell you is because we have got an early bird option. Thank you, Amy. So
Yeah,
if everybody can go to that link and like the page and share the page and leave a comment, if you can leave a comment on that page for us, because what we're trying to do is climb the rankings, climb the search rankings. So the more comments you leave on that page, that's brilliant. Thank you, Tracy. So the more comments you leave on that page and the more you like that page, the higher the rankings. And we've also got, and we have Kaylee. So we've got Kaylee and Amy. Amy, is Billy with you?
No, Billy's here. But he was away for the weekend.
We've got the Parker clan, have we?
Yeah.
Last week we had the clan. This week we've got family. Oh dear. Should be a fun-filled night. Amy, did you want a reading? Sonia did say that she would give you, the first person who found it, a reading.
Oh, yes, I did. I did.
Alison, hello.
Oh, Alison. Another one, long time no see.
Oh, I know that is. That's Alison. Who the fuck is Alison?
Don't swear. I apologise.
Yeah, sorry, kids. Sorry, kids. My memory is not what it was.
Okay, so Amy wants a card. So Amy's going to have a card with the animal cards. Do you want to pull a card for Amy?
I've got to open the deck. I'm just sitting here letting you get on with it.
Okay. Well, I've got the deck open.
Well,
yes,
hold on
I do know.
Hold on. We have to do. I've got.
Go on, I'll let you pull one for Amy.
This is the original. This is the original deck from the Spiritual Centre. This is the Ogham Tree Lore. These cards are, they're getting on for 10 years old. It's 10 years since these cards. These cards, look, I'll put them together like that and look, you can see the mould. Can you see the mould on the edges? They're well worn, these cards. They're 10 years old, at least. 10 years old. This is the original deck of cards. There's only about 100 of these decks out there. If you've got a deck of these cards, share them. Show me you've got them.
Some people have, haven't they?
Oh, Alison, thank you for that. There's me thinking that I'd forgotten you, and I haven't forgotten you because I don't know you. But it's nice to make your acquaintance. It's good to meet you. Okay, so these are the original cards. I don't know if they're in order. No, they're not in order. They're not in any particular order. These are about the trees. So our love of trees, my love of trees. I'm a druid. For those of you that don't know me, I'm a druid. Sometimes I practice. Other times I just keep quiet and stay on the sidelines. Okay, so Amy wanted a card. And Sonia's going to give Amy a card.
I am as well. I'm going to let you pull one first.
And we've got Kaylee here as well. We mustn't forget Kaylee.
Okay.
Okay, so let's look at a card. We're going to go for a card. What's going on in Amy's life? what's going on in Amy's life. So for those of you that want to know what's going on in Amy's life, including Billy, which is Sonia's son, this is what's going on in Amy's life soon. Oh, look at that. The blackthorn, strife. So if you look at strafe or you look at strife, that's trouble and strife. Trouble and strife, that is arguments. The blackthorn is an autumn card. So we're looking at the autumn and we're looking at an inevitable decision with authority. So an inevitable decision with authority. So what does that mean? So that means on the domestic front, there could well be an argument coming up, or it could be the job. So if we're looking at a job, how long does a job last, Amy? What's going on with your job? What's going on with your career? Looks like it's going to be a career change. So in the autumn, at the end of the summer, so after the summer solstice, not too long after the summer solstice, you're looking at the blackthorn, and that's when the blackthorn sheds. So it won't be too long after the summer solstice. So you're looking at July, August, around about that sort of time. So July, August, the blackthorn just started a new job. Wow. Do you like it? Got some bad news for you, love. You're going to start another new job soon. It's only going to last till the summer. After the summer, you've got a new job which you're going to settle in. That'll be your new job. Do you have problems with authority figures? Are you arguing with the manager? Is that what it is? Yeah. You have problems with authority. All your secrets get revealed on here, mate. We'll let everybody know who you are. Okay, you're looking at July, August. You're looking at sort of just after summer solstice. You're looking at around that sort of time. You're looking at a new job. This is the job that you want. So up until that time, there's going to be a few problems with work. There's going to be a few problems going on. Right, if you go up into blackthorn, so you're looking at September. If you look at September, October, around about that sort of time, that's first frost. So when you get first frost, nature's way, first frost, so September, October, possibly sooner. First frost, what it does to all the blackthorn berries is it sweetens them. So you don't pick a blackthorn berry until after first frost. And then you've got a sloe. Do you know what a sloe is? A sloe is what you put in gin. So if you're thinking about partying, you're thinking about having a drink, you're thinking about celebrating, there you go. Be careful. Don't turn into an alcoholic for Christmas. Do you like gin? Is that what you drink? Gin? You gotta be kidding me. Is that your drink? Gin? Oh my gosh. You never know what's going to come out in the cards, do you? You never know what's going to be revealed. So now everybody knows that Amy is a gin drinker. Okay, so that's what's come out for the blackthorn for Amy. So Amy's looking for a new job in July, August, and it's going to get very sweet around about September, October, and that just sets her up for the end of the year. So look forward to your new job in around about that sort of time. Yeah, look forward to your new job around about that sort of time. So yeah, nice cushy ride, and it's going to get better. God bless.
Well, I pulled two cards for Amy, and the cards that I've pulled, one from the side cards, which says now, and he's reaping the harvest. So when it says now, I've got the same as Bruce, autumn time. But I don't feel it's a change of job, Amy. I feel it's a step up in the job that you've just started. I think you're going on to bigger and better things. Where you start now, in 6 months' time, you're going to be going up the ladder. The card that I pulled from the animal deck is the dragonfly. and it's number 2. I've disappeared. It's number 2, and it's a purpose. I think that this is interfering with YouTube, you know, because it's very laggy my side.
Well, if you look at the dragonfly comes into its own after the solstice. So that's the same sort of time frame that I'm talking about. So after the solstice, as the weather changes, that's when you'll see the dragonfly at its height. So from the solstice going forward for the couple of months after the solstice, so July, August time, which is what I said. But the dragonfly, that's when it comes into its colour. So the dragonfly gets all its colours after the solstice, just after the solstice, as you're going into the autumn towards the end of the summer type. So again, it's just clarity on what I said. It's amazing how the cards work. The cards give messages, and the way they give messages. To find out that Amy's a gin drinker. Wow. Bill, did you know she's a gin drinker? Have the secrets been revealed?
Cool. We've got Tracy wants a card and Jane wants a card. If you want a card, just let us know in the comments. Please
there's a condition. There's a condition to getting a reading tonight. If you want a card, if you want us to pick a card for you, well then what you have to do is go to our ASO page, our Animal Spirit Oracle page on Facebook, and like it. And while you're there, leave us a message on here and request a reading, and we give you a reading. Or go to YouTube and leave a message on YouTube. Have we got a YouTube Dewberry somewhere? We've got lots of people on YouTube. We've got lots of people on Facebook. We've got lots of people on Animal Spirit. Oh, God. I'm in the studio. I've got multiple screens. It's quite amazing.
Yes, I saw that, Linda. You started Animal Communication. So exciting. I love it. It's something that we do and Bruce talks about a lot is speaking to your animal without actually saying anything. So like calling your animal to you, your dog or your cat, without actually saying anything to see whether they come. Enhancing your psychic ability. Oh, there's Divya. Hello.
I'll tell you what, Linda, horses have the most fascinating line of communication. It is amazing some of the things that they say to you. It's I was driving past a horse. It wasn't so long ago. I was driving past a horse, and I do this thing. I speak with sheep. Sonia knows. I can pull up next to a field full of sheep, and I can shout out to them.
Sheep talk back,
and they all talk back to me.
They do.
But anyway, I was driving past this horse, and I said, "Good morning," and he went, "Hey." So I said, "Do you want some breakfast?" And he said, "Hey." What did you have for dinner? Hey. Oh well, sorry.
Okay, I've got a card for Tracy. I love this card. I know I've drawn these cards, but some of them I absolutely love the actual artwork. And the card that I've pulled for you, Tracy, is the cow. I don't know if you can see it. I'll just see if I can get it as close without it pulling out. And the cow, the word on there is experience. But what the cow does is the cow will work, producing. So the message for Tracy is to step away from the everyday mundane. You know, it's not all work. Look for the deeper meaning. Look for something different. And I feel that you were kind of lost about 7 or 8 months ago or over a year ago when we last spoke. And I feel that you still haven't found your true calling yet. But the cow is very protected as well. It's a sacred animal. So know that you are totally protected and guided by spirit. But I feel the time is right now, Tracy, for you to make that shift.
Yeah, my feeling with the cow is sacred. in the sense that it's a mother figure, it's maternal. It's and how everyone looks to mum and expects mum to sort of bail them out and sort them out and look after their problems. Well, the fact of the matter is, mum isn't there for that. Mum is there to be looked after as well. Some children fail to appreciate that sometimes mum needs looking after. Sometimes mum needs a tender touch. So, like, Tracy, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to say, "Oh, hold on a minute, hold on." Mum comes in two parts. Mum looks after you, and you look after mum. Can you believe that? Look, the card that just jumped out, Mother Goose. Look at that. How's that? I'm talking about mother, and Mother Goose shows up. That's quite amazing. And we've got Water Dragon. So Water Dragon is all about water. It's all about. It's pretty obvious, really, isn't it? I don't know why I said that. But Water Dragon is all about water. If you put water at the top of the mountain, it will take its easiest route down. And because it takes its easiest route down continuously, it carves its own route. So while it's carving its own route, it's creating an easier route. So this is where I see you. I see you at that point where, yeah, you've taken the route down, and now you're making it easier for yourself. So what I said earlier about tender touch, yeah, enforce that, push that out there a little bit. Mum deserves a tender touch. It works both ways. Yeah, I hope that works for you, Tracy.
And the last thing I want to say, Tracy, with the cow as well, cow gives guidance, and we get that guidance from spirit. So trust in what you're being given, especially over the next week or two. You'll get your confirmation, you'll get your validation from either something you see online or something out and about, but you will get that confirmation. And look for the cow when you're out and about as well, especially what you're thinking about when you see that animal, because it's when we see these animals and their behavior when we're out and about, that's when we should be taking the message from them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Years ago, years and years ago, I was working in the stables, and we were just renovating an old stable block, and it was stuck out in the middle of nowhere. And because it was stuck out in the middle of nowhere, there was this stallion that was just beyond anything you would ever dream of. This stallion was purebred, pedigree. It was the master, and no one could handle it. So it was stuck out in this old antiquated stable block away from anything. So it couldn't hurt itself, and it couldn't hurt anything that come near it. So we've gone out to this stable block to repair doors and just generally do repairs with it. And we've come across this stallion, and they didn't tell us the stallion was there. So we've gone out there. I've gone up to this. I mean, this was a big stallion. You measure it by hand, but it was massive. It was, and it was throwing 7 kinds of a fit. I've walked into this stable block, and it's turned round away from the field, so it's got its head over the door, and it's looking at me, and I said hello, and it just looked at me. So I walked up to it, put my hand on its head, and started scratching the top of its head between its ears. And I was talking to it, and I took it out of that stable, put it round into the other stable. I just pulled it out, I just let it out, put it into the other stable. And we was working on this line of stables, and it was in the opposite side. The owner's come across and says, "Oh, move that horse. How did you move it?" "Oh, I just moved it. I just put my hand on it and I moved it." "You can't do that. No one goes near that horse." "Why not?" "It's vicious. It's violent. It'll bite you." "Well, it didn't bite me." It didn't bite me. I mean, there was me. I was just innocent and stupid. I didn't know. I didn't know that it was a vicious, nasty horse. I just went in there, saw this massive horse. What a beauty. What an absolute beauty. Everybody who knows horses looked at this horse and went, "It's wild." Well, I didn't see it. I didn't know. I just went in there in innocence and took it out of one stable, put it in the other stable. But it was just a marvellous connection. It was just an amazing connection. But it's but yeah. Yeah, we've all got something. I think horses are beautiful beasts. They're wonderful beasts. It's some of them take a lot of handling. Some of them take careful handling. But good on you, Linda. If you're talking to horses and they're talking to you, I mean that's the sort of communication link that sort of few people can share it. There's not many that can share it. So brilliant.
Okay, I've moved on to Jane for a card. We've got Jane, we've got Alison, and we've got Angel. They're the three that have asked for a reading, and Joyce has asked for healing. We are doing a healing section at the end of the session, so yeah, if you need healing or know someone who does, please put their names in the comments and we'll do that later. Okay, there seems to be a theme for tonight because the card that I've pulled for Jane is the 8 of Pentacles, which is the working hard card, slogging, working away, working really hard. And the animal that I've pulled is the stag. Independence, the leader, number 1, the great protector. So again, I've got this great spiritual protection around you, Jane. It's almost as though you're working really hard. And I feel that's on your spiritual business. I don't know, I might be wrong, but it's almost as though that work's being put into your spiritual business and spirit are guiding you. And I feel that there is a strong male guide in the spirit world. And I do feel that this person is nature based as well. And by that, I mean an ancestral druid type gentleman. But I get that strong, powerful, all-encompassing around you energy. So I don't know if you know who this is. I don't know whether that's your main guide, but I feel this strong male presence that's guiding you on your spiritual business. But there is a lot of effort and hard work that you've got to put in there to make it successful.
Do
you pick anything up for Jane?
Yeah. Don't know. I'll have to think about it and come back to you. Let me think about it and come back to you. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, also, if you do have a question for a reading and you want a question answered, then please put the question in the comments as well, because you'll get a more specific, although I do think tonight's theme seems to be work. So far, all 3 of the readings have been about work. But if you want it about around a certain area, then let us know. Okay. I shall move on to Alison then, yeah?
I'll work a different way to Sonia. Sonia works now and immediately. And sometimes the connection takes a little while to build up. And I was working with somebody else. And then Sonia asked a question about Jane. And there's a connection. I've got the connection, but I haven't got I know who's there. I know what's... Yeah. Jane, does Egypt resonate with you? Is there an Egyptian link? Are you going on holiday to Egypt or been to Egypt? It's...
Haley.
Hello, Haley.
Hiya.
Jane, is there an Egyptian link?
Okay.
Linda, the problem with communicating with horses is that everyone's a skeptic. Everyone's a skeptic. When you say you communicate with horses, and you explain it to someone, it's beyond definition. It's very difficult unless you're talking with horsey people and you're in with horsey people. It's very difficult to explain to someone. Oh, well done. Okay. Isis, well done. Yeah, so when you say, well, it's a very difficult thing to explain to someone. I agree, the skepticism is changing, but I know what's going to happen. I'm going all tingly as I'm saying this. So I know what's going to happen. What's going to happen is you're going to meet someone in the horsey business who's got a problem horse, and you're not even going to meet this horse. You're not even going to talk to this horse. You're going to talk to this person, and you're going to tell this person what's wrong with their horse, what's going on with their horse. And what happened was the horse clipped post, and it's hurt its leg, the hock. It's hurt the hock. You're going to meet this guy. This guy's going to tell you something about the horse, and you're going to explain to him about the hock, and how the horse did a jump and took the hock out, and there's a chip on the hock, and you're going to tell this guy what's going on. He's going to go back to his vet. He's going to tell the vet, and the vet is going to confirm everything you said, and this guy's going to start singing your praises. When he starts singing your praises, it would just be beyond anything that you would believe. He's just going to introduce you to so many people that will be the point. I'm only going to say it's going to happen this year. It's going to be early part of this year, but it's going to happen this year. But it's only going to be one person that's going to do it for you, and it's just going to be a really random conversation. You're standing in a pub in your jodhpurs or whatever, and he's going to do it. He's going to talk to you, and you're going to tell him what's wrong with his horse, and it'll be as quick as that. And it's going to come. It will just change you that's when your business will change. That's when your business will change. It'll be something as daft as that changes. So while you're pushing and trying and giving it your best, that's not the one that's going to work. The one that's going to work is this really random conversation. Good evening, Amanda.
Hi, Amanda.
Yes, we are doing readings, sort of. Sonia's doing the readings. I'm just sort of. I'm all over the place.
You're doing the readings. We're both doing them.
Right,
we are both doing them.
Deities. You've got Jane. It's Diana. It's Diana. Diana. Oh God, what's her name? Diana. No, I've got to think about it. What's the rugby song? Tell me what the rugby song is. If you say the name, I'll tell you that's the name that I've got. It's she keeps the pumas, doesn't she? She's got 2 pumas that she keeps. She's got the pumas around her. Oh, Delilah. There you go, Delilah. That's who's around you. That's what you've got going on. Very, very powerful Egyptian. Well, it's the same as Jesus. She walked this earth, and there's legends, and there's urban myths, and there's everything that goes on around her. But she's with you. She's working with you. Delilah, the goddess Delilah. It's yeah, she's working with you. It's all good. It's going to happen for you. Hayley, are you still there, love? And Joyce says, do you hear spirit directly, or do you hear your guides or helpers telling you things? Yeah, sometimes they do. Sometimes they tell me direct. It's like a slap in the face with a wet kipper. And other times I know. It's like Delilah. I know that Delilah was there. So although I know it's Delilah, I haven't got her name. So then I'll get Dana, I'll get Diana, and they're all reincarnates of Delilah. So that's when it comes through. And then I get things like the pumas, the black pumas, and then I'll get the bars, the long bars that they bathe in. And they bathe in like asp's milk and all that sort of thing. So then I'll get a sort of picture, and I'll build up a picture from that. And from that picture, as I build up the picture, and so the name gets stronger. So then as the name gets stronger, I ask questions, and it gets stronger and stronger, and it builds in, and it comes in. So like, but yes. You're very quiet tonight, son. What are you doing? Reading?
You don't stop. You haven't stopped for about 20 minutes.
Sorry.
But no, Spirit, I think that I listen to my guides. My guides give me information. But then if somebody comes close, my clairvoyance is where I get shown what I would call a video, or I call it time traveling actually, because they'll take me to a time and place, and I'm that person's eyes down that street or in that place in that time frame. So spirit take me to a place and I see it in here, but I listen to spirit here as well. So yeah, it's kind of a combination. I'm kind of the same as Bruce. You get, messages from your guides, you get a bit of information, you get symbols, you get things that come together. Goddess guidance, oracle cards, cool. Yeah, okay. I have pulled cards for Alison. And Alison, I've pulled 2 number 5s. And 5s are always about challenges and changes. And the cards that I've pulled for you are number 5, the Fox, and the 5 of Cups as well. So for me, Alison, I feel that, first of all, I always think that the Fox is sly and cunning, and me and Bruce have a very, very different opinion on the Fox, but I see the Fox as the wolf in sheep's clothing, as deceitful and who runs around. But I feel this is someone from the past with you, Alison, and I feel someone from the past is either coming back or has resurfaced, or he's trying to get back with you. There is someone from the past that is going to be a pain, I think is a good word. And can you trust them? Wow, let's have a look. I'm going to have another card because I want to see. Okay. Can you trust this person?
Alison, I've got a very big woman. I've got a very big woman. So when I say a very big woman, I'm looking at 18 stone plus, possibly going up to 40 stone. So a very large woman who can be tremendously fun, who can be a lot of fun, a lot of humour, a lot of laughs, can share a good time, knows how to have a good time. But, and here's the but, I do feel it's in your past. Also poisonous, can also spread poison quicker than a vine up a tree. So this woman, while she can be tremendously fun, she can be tremendously good, can also spread poison. And it's, they like you or they don't like you. That's it. That's all there is to this woman. There's black and white. There's no grey area. There's no middle area. If she decides to turn on you, she'll turn on you. And that's it. Don't let this woman back in your life. Don't let her do it. Don't let her come back into your life. There's no reason for her to come back into your life. Let it go. Let that one go. If that makes any sense to you whatsoever, I'm blessed. Thank you. If it doesn't make any sense to you at all, don't worry. It's okay.
And I pulled a clarifier for you, Alison, and I pulled the Star. So what should you do about this person? Just focus on yourself. Focus on who you are and what you want from it. So if this person is resurfacing, then focus on what you want to do and how you want to play it, and you be in charge of everything that goes forward. This is your chance to put your foot down and not repeat the same cycle again. But yeah, make your choices. I think that was quite a clear message. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm nothing if not subtle.
No.
And we've got Hayley O'Dwyer. Hello, Hayley. How's your modelling career? You've got a couple of.
I love your photos, Hayley. Absolutely love your photos.
A couple of good angles in there for your modelling.
Oh, well done, Alison. Well done. Yeah, focus on you. Just focus on you. That's all you need to do.
Was this woman that I was talking?
No, she doesn't know who it is.
Is your bloke a really big bloke? Yeah. Do you know it? Do you know it? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Please. So I don't think I've got my address anywhere. He doesn't know where I live. Hayley, you're going to have wonderful times with this modelling thing that's going on around you at the moment. And it's going to be very productive for you. It's going to take you into a lot of new places, and it's going to change your life. It's going to change your life. Well, when success breathes on you, this is now. This is what's happening. Every opportunity that you get for modelling and going forward, take it. Don't hesitate. Take it. It's right. The time is now, the place is now, time, place and circumstance. Everything is coming together for you now. Take it, really. Don't question it, just accept it. When you think this is just too good to be true, you've got your mum standing next to you, you've got your son walking alongside you, and you've got everything pushing you forward. So yeah.
And your nan as well, Hayley. Your nan, she always comes through, always, but she is there for this. The card that I pulled was frog, and the word is acceptance. So that's why I had to hold it up when Bruce was saying what he was. But you don't have enough of a good opinion about what you're doing or think you're good enough. But you're more than good enough. You are stunning.
I know you're Irish, and I know you believe in Murphy's Law. If it's too good to be true, then it is. But that's not the way it is, mate. Just accept it. If it's too good to be true, believe it is true. Believe it is true. It's your time. The time is now. Go for it. Now, don't be humble.
Yeah,
don't be humble, mate. Don't be humble. No. Don't do that. Don't be humble. You've got the opportunity to be the next big thing on the modelling scene. This is your opportunity. Don't be humble. Don't be humble. If you've got it, flaunt it. And
the thing is as well, Hayley, what you're doing is helping others as well. You know, you're putting what you've got out there for the world to see, and you're just a role model for other people. So go for it. Just keep doing what you do. It's amazing.
Did you have a question for us tonight, Hayley? If you've got a question, ask the question and we'll try it. If we haven't already answered your question, if you've got a question, you know, we'll try it for you. But know that your nan's around. Know that your nanny's there with you.
Okay. I'm going to put some links into chat because these are some of our new social media for the Animal Deck.
Yeah, don't be humble, mate. Just do it.
Yeah.
Bless.
Yeah. And the great thing is that what you put out into the universe always comes back tenfold. So the more you help others you do, the more you help yourself. Okay, we've also got a TikTok for the Animal Oracle. If you can follow us on social media, we would really appreciate it because it's also new, that we don't have many followers on there yet. So it would be great. I'm not sure if there's any more. Instagram.
Yeah, look us up on TikTok. We've got a few videos on TikTok now. There's a few going out there.
Yeah, I put one up a day, so it's always an animal message, which with a bit of fun to it with some of them.
Well, we were going through social media to find out what we can push out onto social media, and I'm on Pinterest apparently. I've got like 4,500 followers on Pinterest, which I'm really pleased about because I didn't know about it till today. So yeah, look me up on Pinterest. I thought Pinterest and the other one was both the same, but apparently they're not.
This last one that I'm going to put up is for Google. Please, 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 if we've given you a reading tonight, just take a moment to pop over to Google on this link and leave a Google review for our deck. There is so much competition out there for us with animal decks that we are going to struggle to get anywhere near the first page of Google. Yeah, so are we. We are out of our comfort zone, Linda.
I don't do social media. I don't.
No.
Sonia does it all. Sonia is responsible for everything. When I found this thing on Pinterest earlier, I got all excited. 4,500. 4,500. I thought, wow, you know, how did I do that? I don't know how I've done it. Years ago, when I started my original website, I was on Pinterest. And it's just sat there doing absolutely nothing, but it's built up a huge following. I don't know how it happened, but I'm with you, Linda. Yeah, I only do old school. Yeah. Sonia's the technical-minded wizard.
Yeah, but even that, I managed to delete our animal page on Facebook yesterday, or I can't sign back into it. So I don't know what I've done with that. I wouldn't say I'm a kind of an expert either. And TikTok, certainly not. It's not my comfort zone. But this stage, you've got to do what you've got to do. You've got to give it a go. The other thing I'm going to put into chat as well is the Kickstarter, which you can follow if you'd like a deck. It is coming out very soon. Actually, in about 10 days' time. Yeah, exactly 10 days' time, which is my birthday. So we are going to launch the deck on my birthday. So after 3 long years of preparing this deck, it will be out there, hopefully. But of course, if our Kickstarter doesn't take off, then it might not be out there yet. Might have to wait a few months, but we'll try.
Can you let us know whereabouts in the world you're from? Are you UK, America? Whereabouts in the world are you from? Can you just put it into messages? What county or what country you're from? Just give us an idea who we're talking to.
And Angel, if you're still here, we will do a reading for you before we finish off, because you were one of the first ones to ask. Angel Caroline. So if you are still here, then let us know in the comments. Oh, Stockport, so you are still here. So we have Angel to do, and then we're going to do some healing, aren't we, Bruce, as well?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah, we're not on a time limit. If you did want healing, or you do want a reading tonight, yeah, just refresh it. It's called Animal Spirit Oracle. There, Animal Spirit Oracle. The clue is in the box behind my head. Animal Spirit Oracle. It's new.
Yeah.
Well, we have got decks. There's only 3 decks in existence at the moment. The rest are at the printers. They're on order. Yeah. And we've just got to put our name to it. But it's an awful, awful lot of money that we've got.
Yes. So yes, unfortunately, the costs involved are very detailed, is a good word. Even to go on to Kickstarter is you know, it is what it is. But as long as we can get the deck out there after all the work that we've put in, that's all that matters. Okay, I'm going to pull a card for Angel. Angel, do you have any questions, or do you just want a card and see what comes out? Okay, we'll just pull a card for you and see what comes out. Hopefully, if you do have a question, she's open. Okay. Oh, one of Bruce's favorites, the hedgehog. And the word is fragility, fragile. So have you been feeling fragile lately? The hedgehog is a great protector because if ever there's any trouble, he just curls up into his ball and his prickles all come out. So it's almost as though you're being defensive as well. Is there a situation where you're being defensive at the moment? I'll let you do the hedgehog, Bruce, because you like him. Don't you?
Whatever's happening, it's happening now, Angel. If you think about the hedgehog coming out of hibernation, you've not been well. Oh, but the worst is behind you.
Yeah, because it's almost as though you're all curled up.
I'm saying it's time to stretch. It's time to move out into the sunlight as the days are getting warmer, the days are getting longer. Yeah, put that behind you. It's time to stretch and move on. Whatever illness you've had, it's in the past now. The worst is over. So my feeling is that the same way that the hedgehog works, that he's coming out of hibernation and he's stretching. And if you see a hedgehog now, on Tuesday the 4th of the 4th, yeah, put it on here. We'll put the link on here, Angel. Feel free. Put the link
on feel free to share. We'll happily promote you.
I think Spirit put me out to rest.
They will.
Yeah,
they will.
I know. Yeah. We've been there. We've all been there.
Been
Anybody who works with Spirit, every now and again they say, yeah, take a break. It's time to take a break. But I feel your time is now. I feel that your time, you're now stretching, you're now expanding, your aura is getting bigger, you're attracting, like attracts like. And this is just you. This is you coming out into the sunshine. You are the sunshine. You are radiating. This is the feeling that I'm getting. In the same way that hedgehog stretches and breaks out and has a good stretch, that's what I feel. Imagine the hedgehog and all these little babies all running along behind him. The happy hedgehog. That's the sort of feeling that I'm getting with you. You're the happy angel. You're you're there. You're there. Time is now. It's good. It's good. That works for you. Where's your link to the cards? Your book and cards. What is it? Oracle? Tarot? Book and cards. Would you pull a card, please, Sonia? Interested to see what I get.
Yes, I'm doing it now.
Right, so Sonia, you're not asking me, asking you. You pull a card.
Yeah, I'm pulling the card.
I'm just going to sit here and be quiet.
Whoa.
I've had all the kids and grandkids here this weekend. Yeah, time to shine, Angel. Time to shine.
Okay, Linda. I've pulled the woodpecker. He came out last week, didn't he? Little woody woodpecker. And the word is opportunity. So an opportunity is going to come knocking. I don't think it's the same opportunity that Bruce was talking about with the horse. I feel that that's further away, but this is an imminent opportunity. But again, this is linked to your spiritual business. And there's going to be something, it's almost as though you're going to have an aha moment where you didn't think, I didn't think of doing it that way. And that's just going to come out of the blue. Spirit are going to inspire you, whether that's through dream time or through your guides. It's just something that you're going to put into that practice that you hadn't thought about, and it's going to kickstart it into a slightly different avenue, but an avenue that's worth going down. I hope that helps.
The amazing thing about woodpecker is that it will pick a tree and it will drill into that tree, and you can hear it but you can't see it, and you have really got to go to go and find this woodpecker so you can hear it all the way across the forest. It makes such a racket, but you can never see it, but you know it's there. And when you've got a camera and you're trying to photograph it, it's really, really annoying to know that it's there. It almost does it behind you, so you turn around to look for it and you know it's there. And there he is, just hammering away, just drilling away.
Well, I have a green one that's exactly the same as on the card, the one that I've drawn there on the card. And he is in my back garden, but he actually hammers the lawn. He's obviously for food, I would imagine, but he gets one spot on the lawn and he will stick at that spot for about 10 minutes. But yeah, I have a little woodpecker in the garden, little green one. Well, I hope that resonates.
Okay. Linda's asked you to pull a card.
I did. The woodpecker
that was for Linda. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, you're going to get that link. That missing link's going to show itself. That missing link is going to show itself. Definitely.
Sonia, you're being asked again.
Okay. Let's get to it, Amanda. Any particular area, Amanda, or just a general card? Let's see what we can get for Amanda. What does Amanda need to hear? Let's hope we get something different this time.
The energies are very harmonious tonight. There's a lot of harmony in the air tonight.
Yes, and we have the heron. And the heron stands on one leg. And the word is patience, because the heron, there was a lovely heron that when we used to be on the ambulances together, there was a lovely heron at Malden, if you know Essex, that sat on the side of the pond all day, every day. He didn't do anything else. One perch. He sat there all day, every day. And guaranteed every time you drove past, he'd be sitting there. So yeah, you need patience, Amanda. You need patience either with somebody you're with already or waiting for somebody to come in. But you need to have more patience. You need to not push it, to let it grow organically, to let it nurture itself gently. But patience is definitely needed.
The fact that he's got 1 foot in the water and 1 foot out, so he's just dipping his toes. He's just dipping his toes. The fact that he's just dipping his toes, it's sort of, he's confident. It's a sign of confidence. He will just sit and wait for the right opportunity. And as soon as that opportunity comes along, he's gone. He's gone. And he will grab the opportunity. He will take the opportunity. Never, ever misses the target. So just, if you're waiting for the opportunity, yeah, be patient. Be patient. The opportunity is there.
And I pulled a tarot card as well, and I got the world for you. And I feel that this is you anyway, that you're happy in your own skin. You've got that unconditional love for yourself and who you are. So yeah, just have that patience, because you've got everything. It's almost as though you've got everything anyway within you. So that will attract the right person to you as well. Cool. Okay. Is there anyone else who would like a card, or should we get on with some healing? Do you want to do the healing bit anyway?
Okay, if I can just ask you, so when people bring their hands together, and everybody assumes it's in prayer. That's not the way it is. That's not the way it is. If you bring your hands together and you put your hands together just like that, just in front of you, so that you can feel the weight of your hands there, well, then bring them back into your chest. And as you bring them back into your chest, you get a balance. And you can feel the balance. You can feel the balance. You can feel the weight of your hands. You can feel your arms and your shoulders, and you can feel the balance. This is you settling your physical body. This is bringing balance to your physical body. So whether you're sitting, kneeling, standing, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's just bringing balance to you. So if you look at your palm chakras, the energy centers in the middle of your hands, so put them together. As you put them together and you bring balance, you've got the heart chakra in the middle of your chest. You're encouraging those two energies to work, the heart chakra and the palm chakras. So if these two energies are working together, you're bringing together an area, this area, and you're allowing the energy to flow, and it flows in a clockwise direction. It works with the path of the sun, the moon, the earth. It works in a clockwise direction. If you allow that energy to just balance and just sit, just take a nice deep breath. The energy between your palms will change temperature. Your palms will sensitize. So as they sensitize, they get prickly, they get hot, they get cold, and you get a feeling of something in your palms. You get a feeling of that energy. This is your energy. This is what you do. This is your aura. This is a concentration of your energy. So just by bringing your palms together as if in prayer, this is where it originally comes from. So you can look at the hieroglyphics, you can look at the pyramids, you can look at cuneiform. If you look at cuneiform, that's the oldest language known to man. Oldest written language known to man. It's known as the first written language, cuneiform. And it's pictures. It's all pictures, all drawn together, all put together with various symbols and all that sort of stuff. Same as hieroglyphs in the pyramids. And there's pictures of man, woman, man standing there with palms outstretched. That's healing. That's allowing your energy to influence others. So just by bringing energy centers together, just by bringing a balance to yourself, you're influencing the world around you. Now, the greatest thing that you can get from the animal kingdom is love life. What do the animal kingdom, if you look at any animal anywhere, in any circumstance, what can the animal kingdom teach us? Love life. So love life. Love the life you live. And there's the secret. This is what these cards, the Animal Spirit Oracle cards, are based on. Love the life you live. And it starts with just bringing your hands together, just settling those energies, allowing that energy, your energy, like attracts like. How simple is that? How beautiful is that? Now, the churches and the religious organisations around the world, they've all adopted this hand gesture as a religious enterprise. It's not religious at all. It's nothing to do with religion. It didn't start with religion. It's a spiritual thing. It's encouraging your energies to work with all the energies around you. So what I'm going to ask you to do is just bring your hands together just for a minute and just allow your energy, your light, just allow your light to shine. Just allow your energy to shine. Just take a nice deep breath in and encourage the heart chakra to work. The heart in the middle of your chest. The heart is unconditional love. It's love without fear. So just by encouraging your energy to work and your light to shine, your energy to light up. Like works with like attracts like. Love the life you live. And just take a nice deep breath, just open those palms. Allow your energy, allow the group energy, allow it to travel out across the planet. Allow it to go to the people that need it. Can you feel that? Can you feel that? She just did that with me, and you can feel that beautiful energy. You can feel that wash of energy as it comes through and as it circulates and it goes out to the planet. It reaches out across the planet. It reaches out to the people that need it, the places that need it, the war-torn countries. It sets an intent of healing, of love, of unconditional love. It stretches out to the animal kingdom. And just think of all this energy that we're putting out there. Well, that's coming back to us. And as it comes back to you, accept it with humility. Just accept it. Allow that energy to come back to you. And as that energy comes back to you and it heals you, and it heals the people around you, just take a nice deep breath. Just settle that energy. Just balance that energy and set the intent. My energy is my own. Joyce, I hope you're feeling much better for that. I hope that energy reached out to you, and I hope it's washed over you, and I hope you feel better for that. You and yours. Bless. Thank you all for sharing. Thank you for sharing tonight. Thank you for attending tonight. Bless you all. Thank you all so much.
Hopefully we'll be back next Sunday. But have a great week, everyone. See you all soon. Bye.
All right. Take care. God bless.